Omori, this is probably not a good time, but I really, really have to go to the bathroom. As I always say, when you gotta go, you gotta go. This sounds cruel to say, but you are a dude. Can't we just go outside and you can find a corner?
This game has serious content warnings.
Welcome back to Omori. Last time we played, we found this lovely world that employs children. Probably not so ethical ways, which is interesting. We found Mari again after Mari was a part of our party, reminded us that there is still something that we're afraid of, and we had the fear lines, but with the eyes from the something. Very, very interesting. We also finished up day 2 in the real world. I am eager to see how all this plays out. Also, there's no picnic basket. All very interesting. So, I want to find Pluto, if possible. We probably have to find the rest of our party first. I want to see how the rest of this world is crumbling. Oh, that sounds awful. Hey, George, you guys, you kids here on vacation, or are you one of the staff? With all the construction going on, they can at least invest in some uniforms. I had commented on how not the best to employ children, actually illegal in a great deal of areas. Great deal. Don't do that, right? And not only that, in construction work, which is probably like not great. There's a reason why children don't work in coal mines anymore. Ah, it's nice to finally take a break. Are you from the city too? You look like a couple of city kids. What do city kids look like? The food is good, but the sewage is horrible, am I right? It's like Jerry Seinfeld. Hey Charlie, I'm gonna steal this clam. Charlene. Hey, no splashing in the pool, okay. Did you also get a job here? Caution! Pool is haunted. Oh, now I have to go in the pool. The pool has a sad face? You're pretty sure this pool is haunted. Do you want to go in? Oh, I guess I saved before this. That means I can be reckless with my choices. Unless that corrupts my save file, in which case I'm screwed. Also, there's a pool within a pool. I don't think that's how that works. What? Oh, there's O. Those part. Oh, okay. So we've learned that these things are like teleport spots. That's what appeared when Mari left. Interesting. Food? Ah, yes, some delightful shaved ice. Would you like to eat some? Sure. Oh, thank you. The happy chime is back. It's very reassuring. You and all your friends feel like new. There's the fruit. There's space too. So these are all the healing items from before. I don't think we've had the sandwich yet. Maybe we haven't. I've forgotten. Interesting. Do I have my items back? I do. Okay. Do I need an O? My brain wants to say that at the bottom it's saying help me, but the letters wise that doesn't work. Also, there's no space there. Amongst other O's. Black. I'm gonna say that one word is black. That black space. Something. It's not in. Oh, it could be on. Let's try to get this O. Please don't screw this up. Five keys left. Oh, good, it did. Welcome to Black Space? I can't. There's a hole here. Look into the hole. Oh. Yeah, this is like all the foods possible, I imagine, because I could have just not had the soup. The soup was in that like rainy town that I destroyed. Oh, I hope there wasn't a letter there. Okay, what? It's Omori. How do I talk to you, my dude? How do I... How do? Will you get destroyed? If I had Aubrey here, would that get destroyed? I don't know what else to do here. I am Jash of many talents and master of many trades. How can I help you today? Oh, I can buy stuff. Sparkler, poetry book, present, confetti, rain cloud, air horn, dandelion. Okay, but like no healing items. Okay, well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. I can't click on them. I have learned a great deal though, and I got a letter. I got a joke. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. Excellent. You recorded the joke in your joke book. Is this alcohol? Oh no, grain juice, not for kids. Excuse me. How could I have gotten those things mistaken? It's always ramen. Who are you, my dude? Aha, man, that was one good joke. What a good freaking joke. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. All right. Please do not let this be as complicated as Sweetheart's Castle. A shark. Where's Pluto? Did Pluto get a job here? 2. I didn't realize this one is an enemy. The other ones weren't enemies. I was lured into a false sense of security. Kel's playing slots. Kel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! Kel's gonna lose me all my money. Okay, so I need to get to the 5th floor, and I need to get Aubrey. I want to get the rest of my party before I just, like, battle everybody. Okay. Oh, it's not blank space, of course. Black. Black space. I had just said this earlier. Jeez. Okay, so it only says you have this many... Oh. They zoom. This many... Oh, please stop following me. This many letters left if you got it correct. Where's the elevator? An elevator. Nope. Nope. Ah! Alright, pal, you're not making it past me this time. Stop playing slots. Stop losing money. Stop. I'm not gonna make any money at this rate because Kel keeps gambling it. Omori, this is probably not a good time, but I really, really have to go to the bathroom. As I always say, when you gotta go, you gotta go. We're gonna just keep leveling up without the rest of our party. Where's the stinking bathroom? And these gators, when they hone in on you, they hone in on you. Oh, jeez. They're brutal. I don't want to avoid them, but I want to avoid them until I get the rest of my party. The flippin' bathroom. This sounds cruel to say, but you are a dude. Can't we just go outside and you can find a corner? I have to go to the bathroom! You can go outside, Kel. Where's the flippin' bathroom? Please, we hope you are enjoying yourselves to the last resort. Please let us know if you need anything. Where's the bathroom? Bro told me to wait here, but I don't know if he's coming back anytime soon. That's sad. You know anyone named Mr. Jawsum? Bro says you got some business with them. Where's the bathroom? Is the game like making me go through all these battles again? Oh, thought it was Captain Space Husband. This joint just ain't cut out like these folks are making it out to be. I want my clams back, you hear? Please leave me alone, Mr. Gator. Is this the bathroom? Well, not like this creature right here. This place is amazing. I'm having the time of my life. This is where they ask the password, right? That's the password. No password, no entry. That better not be the bathroom. Is the bathroom up here? Kel, I understand that you have to go to the bathroom. I don't know where the bathroom is. Gator, please look the other way. Ooh, that's how you get around them. Vending machine. No, that's expensive. I traveled all the way from the city for this. I need a vacation from my vacation. I get that. I'm aiming for those big wins today. Oh yeah, thinking positive. I always seem to find myself in precarious situations. I wonder if this counts. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. You want a hot dog? It only costs you 100 clams. No. Alright, but they're yummy. I don't know what they do. No, I'll try one. Cool. Do you want to learn a fact about sharks and or pickles? If you give me a combo meal, I'll tell you what I know. Oh. I had to work hard and fight bears for that combo meal. Oh, nuts, I lost again. I just know this machine is rigged. I bet my left foot on it. I mean, that's the thing with gambling. The house always wins. I'm sick of slots, but there's not much else to do around here. I should just go back to the city. I love watching my hard-earned money go into this machine and never come out. Just watching it all disappear. I mean, that's the thing with gambling, right? We get just enough wins that tells us, like, oh, just one more. Just until the one more. And that keeps us going. God, how did I get myself into this dump? It's just one more thing after another this week. Where are these flippin' bathrooms? Is this an elevator? Okay. Can I not? Okay, it's just a hallway? Gotta take a break from the slots. My arms are starting to cramp up real bad. Where? I feel a bit silly not being able to find this flippin' elevator. Day in, day out, it's all the same. Whatever, it's just a job, I guess. At least it would be if I ever got paid. Right here. Here, Kel, go to the bathroom. I need a pee. Hold on, Omori. This will just take a minute. I meant, like, the letter P? It's appropriate that the letter is in the bathroom. Ah, much better. You notice Kel didn't wash his hands. Wash your flippin' hands, Kel. Wash them. Don't make me reach into the hole in the toilet. Is it only... Are there only holes under the letters that are correct? Or... Oh, I don't like that text. 4 keys left. There's a hole here. Go into the hole. Yeah. Yes, only the correct letters have holes. Because I did need a pee. Sounds so awful. Sounds like I have to go to the bathroom. I don't. Videotape labeled Omori. Do you want to pick it up? No. Videotape labeled Basil. Do you want to pick it up? Yes. You can only choose one. Curious about Basil. We've been given a lot of information about Omori. What's interesting about this, too, is that this is still from the eyes of Sunny. Wash your hands. Kel. Wash your hands. Yeah, you made Kel wash his hands. Good. Hey there, good looking. What's cooking good looking? Okay. And we can't go into the girls. It's like not an option. We just okay. See, they're relentless. Go away. So once you catch their attention, you can't uncatch their attention, but they can't go downstairs. Stairs are their weakness too. Ah, stairs. Stairs are your weakness. Omori's weakness and Claptrap's weakness. Oh, that's awful. Hi, Mari. This is a cool elevator. Kind of smells like perfume and smoke. Oh god, makes me think of Vegas. Oh, hi, Mari. Hello, you two. Let's see now. So if I got this straight, Aubrey's on the 5th floor. What happens on the 5th floor? Why isn't this working? Don't jam the buttons, Kel. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. We need a cool key card for this. Not a lame key card, a cool key card. They took mine away because I kept losing it. Were they saying that Kel wasn't cool enough? I swear they're disappearing on their own though. Let's try looking around the other floors for one. There's got to be a cool key card around here somewhere. Oh, I don't want to level up too much without the others though. Oh yes, some raw seafood. You mean sushi. Would you like to eat some? Ugh. It's so reassuring when that sound is there. It's like, oh, you healed. Because the times when it's not there, it's very unsettling. Because the text is even different. It's like, you feel better versus you and your friends feel like new. It's like, wait, what? No, no, no. You're supposed to tell me this thing that I've been conditioned to look for. To the point where I overlook it. And now that it's not there, it's unsettling. Hi, Mari. Hi, little brother. Are you feeling a bit better now? Why don't you enjoy a nice picnic with me? That always seems to cheer you up. We can't have a picnic. There's no thing here. Okay. What's in this elevator then? You again. Hi, Omori. Cliff face as usual, I see. You should totally smile more. I always liked your smile. So, do you need me to help you or help you with anything? All it costs is your love. Oh my god, I have so many fucking things to do. Can I choose what level to go to? Basement. Is Team Rocket gonna be there? Wasn't that where Team Rocket was? The basement? At least in like the very original, like red and blue Pokemons. That was the shortest elevator ride. Video game. What? Hi, friend. I'm Burpmo, and I wouldn't be I wouldn't be anyone but me. You do you. You make me think of a Ditto, though, who ironically is anyone but themselves most of the time. Will you guys aggro on me? Got a punching bag. Wait, I have all of these other things for Cal? Okay. Jack, please call me Jack. Oh, Lantern is my father's name. You bring my juice down a lot, though. I attack up by a bit. My luck goes down by a lot. Defense goes down. Coconut. Brown. Where did I pick these up? Brown, furry, and full of juice. Ooh, my juice goes up. My attack goes up. And everything else stays the same. That's the only one that's all green. So let's attack with the coconut. Has a picture of Kel on it. Where starts angry in battle. Oh, I need to give that to Aubrey. That's perfect. That is made for Aubrey. Pizza. Is it? Is all you say? Fruit juice. It's not for kids. You mean wine. Okay, so wait. At the bottom of this casino, there's a bunch of staff who are sitting there drinking beer and wine and pizza and smoking. I've never worked at a casino, but I imagine you're not supposed to get drunk at a casino. Wait. Is that Kel? Employee of the month. I mean, again, if we are struggling with perfectionism, we probably would do very well at our job, even though we feel anxious as fuck. And this is our map. What is that one area that we haven't unlocked yet? Also, is there a spider on the moon? Or, yeah, moon or whatever that is. Oh, okay, so the well part that we were at before is on the map. I've collected 14 out of 26 letters, which is pretty good, but I should not collect them all. Okay. Bills, bills, bills! Stocks are up. Stonks, a vending machine. Okay, you're not gonna attack. Our stocks are falling. That's not what your chart says. I mean rising at an alarming rate. Ah, so what you're saying is you rig the stocks for like how you present them to other people. Kind of fits the stereotype of a casino, doesn't it? Take it easy, we ain't gonna fight ya. At least not while we're off the clock. Ah, that explains it. I got everyone pizza! I want pizza. I always want pizza when I play this game. I swear the next guy to leave leftover fish in the microwave is gonna hear it from me. I mean, that fits with every employee break room. Found rotten milk. Ew, in the garbage. Why would you pick that up? You found a poetry book. Oh, so we can feel sad. We ain't liable if anything goes missing in these lockers. Leave your valuables at home, people. That sounds like a gym. Found a bottle of water. Oh, we can actually find things in these lockers. Aren't casinos supposed to be like very secure places? Ironically, you found fruit juice? You don't take the wine. So like the fact that you can just come in here and steal things is probably not great. Probably not great. Walker. Okay, what is that? What does the alcohol say? Fruit juice? You are not sure what fruit it is. Heal 75 juice. It's not fruit juice, buddy. This is alcohol. I think first floor is where we started, so second floor? Oh, green beans, go. Why are you throwing bubbles here? You are zooming, buddy. Clean, and a clean, and a clean, and a clean. Okay, you'll just go around. Boss told me to paint wherever I want, so I'm painting some flowers. Aw, it's cute. I'm the rock, paper, scissors champion. If you beat me at rock, paper, scissors, I will give you my entire life savings. What will you pick? Scissors. Ready? And this is just like the real world game. The Clash, whatever. It has the same sound. Ha, I win. The champion reigns supreme. We just walk into people's rooms. This doll is creepy. It's all with an empty face. It doesn't look like it belongs here. Would you like to throw it away? Okay, in reality, please do not throw away other people's belongings. You don't know, like, the meanings and, like, the attachments that people could have to those belongings, and it's not our place to just decide for someone else that there's no meaning. Or something is trash. It reminds me of Toy Story, where it's like, it's not our place to decide that something is trash. But like Forky. Anyways. But in the game, yes? Will that bite me in the ass later? Oh, his head is sticking out of the trash. The faceless doll examines your features. Please don't kill me in my sleep. Stop, there's a better way. Finally, a safe and effective solution. It just makes sense. It even comes with a matching case. You can hardly call this work. Pick up that phone now. Oh gosh, like late night infomercials. But wait, there's more. What did we just take? Oh, cool keycard. Cool, we found a cool keycard. We should be able to get to the 5th floor from the elevator now. Let's go find Aubrey. This is all natural. Simply apply as directed. It reminds me of that head-on commercial that used to be around for like a small chunk of time where it's like, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Not sponsored, by the way. Check out these before and after photos. So many of those are so obviously photoshopped. That feels great on my abs. Stop using products that don't work. I love my new life. I also love the ones where like at the very bottom in fine print, it's like, also, like these people also had, like diet and exercise. Which basically negates all of their claims. The boss tried to put me to use, but then he realized I couldn't do anything. Oh, sad. He told me to be a bed tester. Yep, this bed sure feels good. It's so sad. I feel bad for Bangs because it's like they're constantly telling themselves how worthless they are. And I understand how we may feel that way sometimes, but we all have worth and value. I am curious what's on the rest of the floors, though. I don't want to just skip them, just because I can. Hey. Patients at this place sure know how to make a mess. Having a job sure is tough, yeah. I hope Nose is doing okay without me. What? Oh, my sweet sons are all hard at work. You better not be causing them any trouble, or else. I was gonna say, or else what? I'll smack you all the way to tomorrow. All the way to day 3? It's the jam guy. Got a clam coin. Now you can grow a whole collection of fun. Bunnies, bees, bears. I love my new pet. I can take it anywhere. Share while you play. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If they like it, I love it. I thought it was gonna be like a pet rock. It is not a pet rock if you can just squeeze it like that. Also, how weird would it be to be in a hotel and just have some random kids walk in, like, watch your TV and then leave? Oh, and destroy a watermelon. Hey kids, I'm the Life Jam guy. I know. I sell Life Jam. It really works. Would you like to buy some Life Jam? It'll only cost you $2.50. Isn't that cheaper than you sold it for before? That's okay. You will need to later. That's menacing. Oh, I don't think we've met. You got a fedora. What? Honestly, I don't mind this place at all. It's not bad at all for being free, even if that kiddie pool outside is haunted. We decided to come here on our honeymoon because they offered a free room and luxury resort experience. Luxury my butt, this place is as shoddy as it gets. I can already see the paint coming off the walls. Someone is upset. Someone probably wants another honeymoon to make up for the first honeymoon. 4th floor? Yeah, 4th floor. And then the 5th floor. This is like a construction floor. Look at this. So I bumped into Mom on the way here and she won't stop nagging me. Wearing shades inside is bad for your eyes, she says. I can't take these shades off just like that. They're like a part of me. Man, Mom's visiting and she must be empty nesting hard. What? Mom's here? I gotta go say hi later. It's like when parents see parenting as like a part of their identity and they have a hard time figuring out what they want to do with their own life once their kids are gone to college or jobs or whatever. And so it's like feeling the need to constantly figure out how they can still make parenting a part of their own lives even though their kids are like happy and healthy and doing their own thing. And so it's like, how can I intrude upon my kid's life? Ugh. Because it's like, I haven't figured out what it means for me to still be a parent, right? But like not have my kids be at home all the time. Mom. Yay, Mom's here. Like these other two are like, Mom. And then this one's like, yeah. So many squeaky things that we can walk on. Oh my gosh. For the extra hard nights. The alcohol and the cigarettes. Can we just jump in? What? You can't do anything with this? Kel, can you do anything with this? Aww. It's so weird to only see the two of them. So weird. Okay. What is in this room? I don't think toilets are supposed to be on pedestals like that. Who are you? What is with these things just like float like this? I can't click on them. What the fuck? I can't. I need to find Aubrey first. I can't. Aubrey. Aubrey. I wonder if that's where Hero will be. I said whatever that other place is. Lord Jawsum. Sir Jawsum. Professor Jawsum. Dr. Jawsum. Mr. Jawsum. Burley. If you want to go on, you gotta convince Burley first. Fuck. I won't move unless Burley moves. You like us, don't you, Burley? Well, 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 look who you have here. You trying to get talked to the big boss, are you? No, I want Aubrey. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I can't just let anyone through here willy-nilly. Aw, man, really? So wait, Aubrey, where Aubrey's working is where the boss is? Come on, Burley, we've known each other for forever. Yeah, but Burley likes Aubrey, so how are we gonna do this without Hero? Like, in Hero's charisma. You can't do us a small little favor? Grumble, grumble. Sorry, Cal, it's the boss's orders. Today is a big day, so he doesn't want any disturbances. We got a tofu fundraiser to prepare for tonight. I got a shit ton of tofu. But Burley, it's me, your old friend, Cal. Me and you go way back. Who is this shark person who has such charisma themselves that they can just come into a different part of this world and be like, all of you should come with me? Like, the entire rest of this park is abandoned because they gave everybody jobs and tricked all of them. When I picture someone being tricked, I picture like maybe 1 or 2 people being tricked, not an entire park full of people, because rumors spread. So if one person got tricked, they would tell someone else, and then like it would spread like wildfire, and then everybody would just be like, oh, don't do that, don't sign that contract. So if an entire group of people got tricked, it would have to be something where you swoop in and do it as like one fail swoop, like all at once. So there's no time for people to talk and gossip and like warn each other. So who is this person? How high of charisma do they have? Like, how did they do this? It just is astounding to me. Think of all the good times we had together. I did help you find your ball. Hey, quit it! They made me head of security for a reason. They wanted someone tough, someone who could make the hard decisions, a hard-headed person. I mean, look at my badge. It's so shiny. Quick, Cal, think of something fast. Oh, I know. Hey, Burley, our good friend Omori here is interested in a job. You know the boss would never turn down free work. It's not free. Jobs are not free. Jobs are paid. You get money for jobs. If it's free, it's volunteer work, which also means you can leave at any time you want. This sounds like slavery. With extra steps. That is true, but... Please, Burley. Please, 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 please. Oh, alright. I'll let you through this time. But only if you get me some bottled water first. Oh, I have that. I have that. I'm parched. Hey, you got me some bottled water? Thanks, I owe you one. I love how all of these people are thirsty when they're living underwater. Come on, boys, I heard they got pizza in the break room. They do. Alright, fruit pizza. Ugh, I hope there aren't any pineapples on it. Pineapples are good on pizza. Let's go see this boss. I don't want a queue. Invest! I don't want a Q. I want a W, a C, a T, a C, an S, and a C. I don't want a Q. I'm gonna leave that Q alone. Concierge. Invest! Don't try to trick me with your Q. Oh, I'm late for my payments again. Mr. Jawsum's going to have my head on a stick. Yeah, so this is like a mobster. Woe is me, like threatening, intimidating, coming in, just taking over the place. What's this big boss man telling everyone to wait? Who does he think he is? Some of us have lives, you know. Invest. You don't have any comments on that? I have all kinds of comments on that. Boss called me up from an important meeting, but he's not available right now. I don't know. Should I wait here or keep working? There's a skeleton there! I hear Jawsum has a new bodyguard who's real tough. It's Aubrey. But there's... I'm so used to wearing glasses, I just tried to adjust my glasses. They're not there. Yeah, that happened. I hear Jawsum has a new bodyguard who's real tough, but there's no way he's gonna be a match for a touchdown. It's not a lie. I am waiting here in order to conduct some important business. And then afterwards I will conduct more important business. I feel like that should be like a motto. Just put that on like a cubicle. If I worked in an office job type thing, that's what I would do. Jawsum and I, we have many matters to discuss. Yes. Many, many things. I will let you do it. Oh, jeez. Makes me think of Rick and Morty. It's just gonna be me who has to tell Jawsum that another investor is backing out. It's not my fault, alright? But there's no way I'm gonna tell him that. Aubrey, you're a receptionist. Hello? Please hold. Hello? Please hold. Hello? Please hold. Sounds very overwhelming. Aubrey! We're here to break you out. Dang it, Kel. Go away. Can't you see I'm busy? Snap out of it, Aubrey. This isn't who you are. You know 3 people canceled their meetings today? 3 people! This is like... This makes me think that Sunny has seen his friends grow up and do like very adult things, right? Like they're not fully adults in the sense of like adult responsibilities and jobs and stuff like that. Like Sunny hasn't seen Aubrey actually like work a job, but we like that's the next step, right? Like that's what we do. And so it seems logical to me that this starts to seep into the dream world. I'm supposed to reschedule them, but I don't even how that's going to fit in with all these useless events planned. Not to mention we have a fundraiser tonight. And of all things, it's a tofu fundraiser. And it's like real world stuff mixed in with this dream world stuff. Like this obsession with tofu, dream world. The receptionist stuff, kind of real world. Who in their right mind would pay clams for tofu? I tried telling the boss so many times, but he just won't listen. This is a complete nightmare. Okay, Aubrey, I'm gonna need you to breathe. I'm breathing, Kel. I'm breathing just fine. That's very true. But when we feel anxious and stressed, what ends up happening is we often take shallower breaths without realizing it. And we often focus more on our anxiety makes us focus or take more inhales than exhales. And so if we are taking breaths that are aimed to help our anxiety, focusing more on the exhale instead of the inhale is often extremely helpful. I can also understand how hearing from somebody to breathe sounds very minimizing, because of course we're breathing. It's a bodily function that we don't have to think about. So hearing that from someone sounds like they're not listening to us a lot of the times. But again, focusing on exhales and focusing on breathing so we're not taking those shallow breaths can be very helpful. I think sometimes it's about if that's something that we have decided ourselves that we want to do, and if we're willing to hear that from someone else. I think those are important factors in whether we hear that as a helpful thing or whether we hear that as something that minimizes what we're experiencing. Deep breaths, Aubrey. Deep breaths. You are not a secretary. So like this game is actually kind of leaning into the fact of not only are we talking about deep breaths and like focusing on the exhale more than the inhale, but also this idea that sometimes when we do this, we can kind of pair it with a positive statement. Sometimes the positive statements that can be very helpful are things that are talking about survival. If we try to tell ourselves stuff like, I'm awesome, for example, is like the statement that we tell ourselves when we breathe. If it feels too positive, our brain will kind of sit there and go, that's not true. And then we immediately reject it. But something like, I will survive this, everything will be okay. Like those things that feel like they're mediocre. They're still more positive than what our anxiety is telling us, to be fair. So they are still a positive thought. Those things feel easier for us to accept, so we don't reject them. And if we don't reject them and we're more likely to entertain those positive thoughts, that can be extremely helpful. So, and that's definitely something that we can do while breathing at the same time. And these are things that are really helpful too, because sometimes when we talk about coping and how we deal with our emotions, sometimes we talk about it and we focus on things. Journaling, for example, depending on how you journal, you need something for it, right? Whether it be a physical journal or like a Google Drive or Google Docs or whatever. and or whatever, like grounding by having ice. Those things need stuff for it. Breathing, though, because we're always breathing, that is always something that we have with us to cope. Changing our thoughts, focusing on certain thoughts, that is something that we always have with us to cope, and that I feel like is the value in those ways of trying to calm ourselves down or handle our emotions, if you will. Oh shit. Okay. I'm glad I paused where I paused, because that is probably not the most helpful thought. It's not exactly a positive thought to add into deep breathing. It could be grounding in the sense where it's like, here's why our purpose is right now. Oh, it's not our purpose. It's more like, here's what our goal is. Not exactly a positive thought. Okay, so Aubrey is willing to listen about like, hey, why don't you practice some deep breaths with me? Like, Aubrey is receptive to that, which is really good, because sometimes we get defensive about that. And sometimes that can happen a lot too if this comes from someone where we haven't talked about it ahead of time. As in, like, there aren't some ground rules set where it's like, yes, you can tell me that stuff. I will be open to it. Oh my goodness, that's right. How could I forget? We have to find Basil. Oh, Omori, is that you? What do you mean, is that you? Oh, the twirl. You must be here to save me. I'm so happy. Wait, what about me? Omori, you have to get me out of here. Poor Kel. Like, Kel was the one who was actually, like, prompting Aubrey about, like, here's what you can do. And he doesn't get credit. Actually, now that I think about that, being the younger brother to Hero, like this overachieving employee of the month type brother, I can see that being something that would be really hard for Kel to not be recognized. His side of the room didn't have any trophies. So I wonder if that's something that Kel has a hard time with, this idea of not being recognized for what he does. And I wonder if maybe that drives him to do things that are extremely different from what Hero does, right? I had mentioned before that this idea of Hero potentially having a hard time recognizing what he actually wants, right? Does he want to be a cook? Does he want to do med school? But if Kel doesn't get recognized for what he does that make it so he purposefully does more physical stuff like basketball? Because if that's something extremely different from Hero, then Hero can't outshine him. Nobody, like, it would be impossible then for his brother to outshine him, so that would be how he would shine. That would be how he would finally be recognized. Again, the caveat to that is, Kel could honestly like basketball. That is totally fair, right? We can all have our own individual interests and values because we're all individual people. But that's something that I kind of wonder is, like, how not being recognized for his own actions and for his own thoughts, how that might impact Kel and how he has grown. And the fact that I'm having these thoughts too, I feel like is a real tribute to the game and the game's character development and character depth too. Getting back to the game. We can just leave, Aubrey. The exit's right there. It's not that simple, Kel. We signed contracts, remember? Aubrey, where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you for the past 10 seconds. Whew! When we have a boss who's like, now, whether because they are struggling with their own, like, anxiety or their own pressure from their own bosses, that makes us feel like we are always working all the time. It is constantly about work, even though work is not life. How's that rescheduling going? Sorry, Mr. Jawsum, something came up. Like, it can make it to feel like we don't have the ability to pee when we want to, which we totally do. Hi, Mr. Jawsum. Dang it, you again, Kel. I thought we sent you far, far away from here. Didn't I tell you not to leave your post? Well, I came all the way back to personally tell you that I quit. And I'm bringing Aubrey with me. If there were these contracts and Aubrey read the contract, I wonder if there's a consequence for backing out of the contract. Which is, of course, like a normal thing that is in contracts. But it makes me wonder why nobody else has backed out of their contract, first off. Which implies there is something in there that says, like, something bad will happen if you do that. And Kel strikes me as the kind of person who would not read the contract and then be surprised when there's some kind of consequence in there. A lot of contracts nowadays are kind of written purposefully for that. It's like, what? You didn't read the contract that would quite literally take you like 5 days of your life to read? What? And then it's your fault when you have the consequence? So it makes me wonder if Aubrey did read the contract and there's something in there. And Kel didn't. Very funny. My office, Kel. Now. Send him in right away. You too, Aubrey. Everybody's getting in trouble. Dang it, Kel. You're gonna get me fired. I know, isn't it great? Come on, let's go. Mr. Jawsum's office is right up this elevator. Well, we have Aubrey now. So that's great. Can we just leave? I am in need of fat stacks of cash. I mean, aren't we all? Mr. Jawsum, that's a name that'll get everyone's attention around here. I hear he's the type that won't ever get his hands dirty, and I don't blame him for it. I'd do the same if I could get anything I wanted with the snap of my fingers. Stonks. Whew, that was quite the elevator. Well, we can save and heal. That's not great. I don't think we did any battle. Shelf full of various types of fruit juice. You got fruit juice? Why did it rearrange us? She just whacks him. Stop that. Okay, so we can't move. Why is this elevator ride taking so long? Just looks like a mobster. You have a picture of yourself on your desk and behind you. This is a massive desk that has that big of a shadow. Ah, you're finally here. Don't blame us. Blame your elevator. Hi, Mr. Jawsum. All right, kids, let me lay down the law for you. As the contract states here, you have agreed to work for me for better or for worse without pay for the rest of your life. We call that slavery. Now, contract is a promise, and you wouldn't break a promise, would you? I'm pretty sure, though, that contracts that are just like too much, too big. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know terms, but I'm pretty sure contracts that are just ridiculous can't be like withheld or like can't be enforced. Like you wouldn't be in trouble for breaking contracts that are like too ridiculous. It's kind of like non-disclosure agreements where if you're having to sign one that says like you can't disclose illegal things, I'm pretty sure that's not legally binding either. Again, not a lawyer. Don't take this as legal advice. Shoot, he's right. We can't break a promise. What do we do, Aubrey? Mr. Jawsum, it's true that we did make a promise to you, but we also promised each other that we'd find our friend Basil together. Yeah, that's right. That means you have to let us go. I guess I can respect that. A promise is a promise. Aubrey, I'll let you leave, but you have to take Kel with you. This idea of, like, Kel is more of a nuisance than anything else. So it's like, okay, but you take him with you. What about Hero, though? Hero is Employee of the Month. You wouldn't part with Hero. Really? Wow. Thank you, Mr. Jawsum. You're too kind. No, that's not kindness at that point. Awesome. Let's go. No, Hero. Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hero. Oh yeah, can we bring my brother Hero with us too? He won't let that happen. You really are funny, Kid Kel. You want me to give you Hero? That's rich. This feels like negotiating with someone over souls that you've sold. That's what it feels like. Rich, I tell ya. Hero is fins down the best worker I've ever hired in my life. His very presence increases my work output by 700%. It'd be a fool to let go of a worker like him. Mr. Jawsum, I just finished setting up the tofu fundraiser like you asked. The tables are set, the room is decorated, the toilets are clean, and the food tastes spectacular if I say so myself. I also cleaned your windows and mopped your floors, fed your pets, laundered your sunglasses collection, and folded your laundry. Organized your sunglasses collection. You don't launder that. Folded your laundry. Oh, and here's your coffee. What kind of coffee is this? Just thought you'd enjoy that. Like, there aren't contracts that you just, like, can't get out of. But that's how the game is talking about it. Or how the dream sees it, I guess I should say. You see, kids, amazing work, hero, just amazing. I might even consider paying you one of these days. Really? That'd be an honor, sir. But, like, through the eyes of a child, contracts are forever. Contracts are, like, even the idea of a promise, right? Like, you have pinky promises that you can never break, right? This idea of, like, what do you mean? You don't have to do that stuff is I think, mind-boggling, because kids think so black and white. Oh, hey, guys, what are you doing here? Are you looking for a job too, Omori? No. Hero, what happened to you? Don't tell me that you forgot about Basil. Oh shoot, that's right, we need to find Basil. Well, it sounds like being given so many jobs, which benefits, like, this reminds me of workplaces, right? Corporations benefit from workers being given so many jobs, and if we complete all of those jobs, that helps our workplace. And so if we are having a hard time with people pleasing and we complete all of those jobs because we're constantly putting everybody else's needs before our own, that helps our workplace, so they're not going to stop doing that. So why would this boss stop giving hero jobs? If he's having a hard time with people pleasing, he's not going to say no. He's not going to put up boundaries. So he's just going to keep doing these things, and he's just going to get more and more and more put onto him. And it benefits this boss, so he's going to keep doing it. Oh, shoot, that's right. We need to find Basil. How could I forget something so important? What are we doing here? We got to go right away. It's also weird that they all just, like, simultaneously forgot about Basil at the same time. Whoa there, hero. Not so fast. You've still got some unfinished work to do. You're supposed to usher in all of our VIPs for the fundraiser tonight. But, like, when would you ever let Hero go in this situation, right? As soon as he finishes that, there'd be one more thing, and one more thing, and one more thing. Mr. Jawsum, I'm sorry, but with all due respect, the tofu fundraiser can wait. This is way more assertive than when talking to Sweetheart. My feelings are hurt, Hero. Ooh, that's manipulative. You haven't forgotten about our contract, have you? Well, forget the contracts. Basil needs us. We have to go, Hero. Don't listen to her, Hero. Why would you? You didn't even sign a contract with her. I don't listen to Aubrey because of a contract. I listen to her because she's my friend. That's another theme that I've noticed with all of the, like, bosses and enemies, is that it's like they don't understand the concept of friendship. Because, like, Sweetheart talked about friends as though they were only fans. Like, this boss is like, I'm assuming he'll be a boss that will fight, but this character is like, oh, you're only with people because of contracts. It's like that kind of implication. I'm sorry, Mr. Jawsum. My friends are more important than a measly piece of paper. It's like this implication of not understanding friendship. Measly piece of paper. You disrespect me, boy. I take you in, a youngling with no experience, and I turn you into the ultimate employee. You would be nothing if it wasn't for me. Someone mentioned before that he could have anything if he snapped his fingers. The punishment for breaking a contract is death. They were already attacking us earlier. How is this any different? I'll teach you to respect your superiors. Pet teeth. It's like very jazz, and like, I don't know what the time period would be. Would it be like 50s? Like ragtime? Gosh, I don't know my musical terms as well as I should. Reminds me of Cuphead, too. Boys, would you be so kind as to show these kids the way out? I didn't expect to fight him so fast. Granted, we may not defeat him. Like, that's also kind of a stereotype. Ah, yes, we don't do damage to Jawsum. Oh, it gives orders to attack. Everyone feels angry. I also like how Mr. Jawsum is drawn in such a way where, like, they have these bulging muscles in this suit. It, again, makes me think of, like, mobsters and how mobsters are shown in movies as far as, like, big, tough. I want these kids gone, you understand? See? The gator guy who runs them out gets free pizza. On me. Whoa. Burning in the background. Very ominous switch. What do you mean we're running low on henchmen? That's impossible! Wally gets headbutt. You let yourselves be foiled by a bunch of children? What did I even hire you for? That was easier than I thought it would be. Found the contract. That's enough. Stand down, men. We're getting nowhere like this. I gotta admit, you kids are pretty strong. But that doesn't matter now. Hero isn't the only employee in my workforce. I have but one other. You can come in now, Pluto. Pluto signed a contract too? But Pluto is my friend. Pluto, it's me, Kelp. Don't you recognize us? We're your friends. How am I going to have Pluto's service to teleport me to all the other areas to check how they are? Pluto works for this guy. Sorry, Cal. This is nothing personal. It's just business. How on earth did this person come in with these contracts that are horrible contracts? These are awful contracts. And get everybody to agree to sign them. That makes no sense to me. Is this another sign of how the world is collapsing to where it doesn't make logical sense? I mean, some of it didn't make logical sense in general, but, like, this is outrageous. Not logical sense. Let's see how you do against the strength of a former planet. To be fair, we've already had this battle. Pluto, show these kids your true power. Right away, sir. I'm sorry, everyone. This is the end of the road for you. Do you have a final form? What? As a boss, why would you ask someone to come in and destroy your own office? And yourself? This feels very JoJo-y. Behold! This is my final form. I called that. Can you feel the heat? Oh good, we got healed before that. Pluto expanded. Man, Pluto, you never skip the gym. Jesus. This is a lot. Now Pluto feels sad. His muscles intimidate us. I also love the idea of a planet. Or even like if you've played the Persona games, like Persona 5's final form thing. Try not to spoil things. Like, taking something that massive, and then you have a child like Aubrey just going up and headbutting it. It's a good mental image. And also like stabbing it with a knife. Like, you knock it off. I like this music. That was rude. Through a moon? Meanwhile, I'm just stabbing and headbutting. You're throwing planets. Or planetary bodies. Throwing space rocks. Ah, I see. You have all gotten stronger. It's true, but so have I. Did it zoom into like your pectoral, your pecs? I would appreciate if you stopped throwing space rocks at me. That'd be great. If you could stop that, that would be great. He hasn't attacked a lot. Mostly it's like, we're intimidated by his muscles. And I think he's upped his stats twice since the last time he threw a space rock at us. So now I'm a bit scared. Picks up the earth and slams it into everyone. That's awful. Well done, children. You've come a long way, but I am not finished yet. I was like, oh no, and then it said that we're victorious. Why is the battle music still going? You've all really gotten stronger. I'm so proud of you. But even still, I have a job to do, and I plan on finishing it. This reminds me of Genie from Aladdin, where Genie was compelled to, like, do all these things. I can't even remember the movie. It's been ages. But he really didn't want to. This makes me think of... Brace yourselves, children. This is the definition of power. When I flex, as I feel my best. Yeah. So like all of that was just like what we imagined battles would look like. None of that happened. Or like it wasn't as dramatic. All right, break it up. Cool it, Pluto. I'm already losing one ultimate employee today. I don't want to lose two. But sir, I can defeat them. Just give me a little more time. Don't sweat it, Pluto. I ain't risking any more assets today. So you see people as assets. That's not great. Sorry. Just get out of here. You've all been nothing but a pain in my tail anyway. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. Yeah. There's really nothing I can do to get you to stay, huh? It's a pity. You could have reached your true potential here. Mr. Jawsum, before we go, I just want to say that even after kidnapping all my friends and tricking us into signing an ambiguous contract, I sometimes still thought of you as a pretty decent guy. Hero, this might come as a surprise to you, but I always thought of you as a son I never had. I know you'll do great things out there. Now get lost already. Can't you see I'm busy? Thanks again, Mr. Jawsum. Alright, everyone. Now that we're all together again, we can continue our search for Basil. It's been a long journey, but I just know that we'll find him as long as we don't give up. You're right, hero. We're almost at the finish line. I can feel it. Wait for us, Basil. We'll find you in no time at all. Now that's the dedication I like to see. Go get him, you crazy kids. If you really saw someone as, like, a kid to you, wouldn't you, like, not want to trap them in a contract that they can't get out of? Hi, Pluto. Ah, this is a surprise, children. Have you come to battle with me again? No? I understand you well. I am still feeling the after effects of our heated battle. It was a memory I will cherish forever. You've all grown incredibly strong, but as with everything, there is still room to improve. Flex for me, Cal. Show me what I've taught you. Yes, sir. Pluto, sir. Hooah! Cal is ready for action. Now, who am I punching? No, I'm afraid you are mistaken. In this challenge, I won't be testing your power. I'll be testing your endurance. Brace yourself, Cal. I won't be holding back. I didn't come here for a battle. I came to talk. Oh, Cal gained 50 heart. And lost a tooth. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Bye, Pluto. You okay, Cal? Okay. Whew. This elevator will not open. Jeez. Mari's gone. Is Mari ever in this elevator? I don't think she was. Alright, before I forget, Omori, take this. Mr. Jawsum gave it to me so I could get around Last Resort faster. Hero gave you a VIP keycard. Wow. There. Now all the elevators should run faster. Just a warning, though. Sometimes it gets bumpy. Okay, this feels like a good place to stop. In this chunk, we found Aubrey, we found Hero, we found a shark, we found Pluto, found a lot. And I mean, I feel like this, we've had some conversations about how people-pleasing can kind of show up in jobs and things like that. And it's been interesting to see how all this plays out and how maybe the world here is crumbling. Anyways, some of this game is very overwhelming at times, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about the game and the videos, and I will see you guys in the next video.